¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? What's happening? How is everybody? Hold on. Here we go. I can't see you. I can't see you. I can't see. Why? I got my eyes closed. So I've been watching, besides Laurel and Hardy, I've been watching the Three Stooges. So how are you guys doing? Good to see everyone. Thank you for coming. We already got almost 500 in the room. Thank you. Yeah, this is one of my old tops. I wore this a lot back in the beginning. I'm recycling. I love you all. Thank you guys for coming. I think you already heard from my other shows that I saw Rachel Maddow last night. She talked about prequel. I have her books. She's a good storyteller, but I'll tell you what, this book was fantastic. So I'm sending it out to some friends. If you can get a hold of it, please get a hold of it. She gave all of us a hard copy. I was shocked, but I like mine on audio. So because if I read books, I fall asleep. If I put it on audio, I'll tend to listen to it. Okay. Hey, everyone. Good to see you. I'm not seeing the earthquakes out here, but if you heard Sterling's show, he was filming in Europe, and I was filming Italy. He was filming Middle Eastern. So, and I want to real quick thank you for, I got my eye on you. I got this as a gift. I don't know if it's auto sense. I want to put it on my door. And someone sent me this but didn't put their name on it. Thank you very much. It's Gratitude Grace. I don't know if it was Anita that sent it to me. But I'm going to look. It's going to be a fast read. It looks good. And what else did I get? I got Truly Green samples from Truly Green because they loved how I mentioned about that good toilet bowl cleaner. God, that stuff is good. I'm getting people writing me left and right, telling me that the toilet bowl cleaner was the bomb. Hold on. Let me tell you the name of it real quick. I gave it to my son, what I had, and I ordered a bunch of them. Hold on. Give me a moment. And then I met, come on, your orders. Here we go. So I ordered a bunch more. It's Myers. I ordered Myers cleaner too. I ordered Myers, this toilet bowl cleaner. It's just a Myers. It's, I don't even think, it just says clean day. Myers, $5 from Amazon. Oh my God, you guys. The best toilet cleaner ever. I imagine you can use it on showers and stuff. But the other thing I want to tell you about that takes off stains on your clothes, it's called Grandma Stain Remover. And that stuff works. Where do I got that at? I know I ordered some more. I thought I ordered the big package. Your orders. Grandma's. What happened to it? I thought I ordered some. Hold on. Please bear with me. Grandma's Spot Remover. I thought I ordered this again, but I guess I went to order it. Although it says October 21st. Yeah, I ordered it the other day. Grandma's Spot Remover. That stuff works. I have the little bottle. People keep taking it home with them, if you know what I mean. You get a grease stain or anything, drooling, like I like to drool and stuff. So, oh my God, I had the best day yesterday. Rachel Maddow was fantastic, although she kept the lights really dark. She's very, I don't, she's beyond smart. So I see why she fishes all the time because she probably has to get out of her mind. And, I was a little Debbie Downered on her because she was kind of going in the dark space. But I can imagine a brain like that, she's probably not kumbaya type. But let me tell you what, girlfriends and boyfriends, that book, if you get a chance to read it, apparently there was like in the 1930s, 20 members of Congress who were trying to start a sedition and make us a Nazi country. They were 100% for Nazism. And even a bigwig in the Senate got a Department of Justice prosecutor fired. And then he was going to fire the next one. And then they had, a vote, I guess the regular voting that you do. And they all probably thought, oh, yeah, that's no big deal. Probably like Matt Gaetz and Marjorie Taylor Greene and stuff. Yeah, whatever. All of them lost their position. Some of them had been in there for 24 years, were voted out. That's what I'm talking about, you guys. Vote out. I'm telling you, I was telling Kevin Loving, I did a little show with him. And I said, Kevin, and he's feeling it too. I said, I'm feeling a little bit shock and awe. My guides, I might not get it all right. Like this, who's going to be speaker is really plaguing me. I got to get out of my own mind and not go on who I could tell you Jordan was going to be it. But I'm feeling a lot of peace with this. So down at the end of the day, we're going to be okay. But I was feeling that voting wise, especially because of women's rights, I see them saying, adios amigos. 70% of Americans also want to see funding for, oh, thank you, Nina. See funding for Israel. They're for Israel. Netanyahu's going down. I can't begin to tell you how, but I will tell you he's going down. A lot of people are still mad at him. And, God bless Biden for telling him, awful. Babies, family shot, all this terrible things. And yeah, part of you just wants to go. And he's saying, hold on. Be careful of doing what we did after 9/11. We got into that Iraq war. Well, a lot of that was Bush's fault too, or Cheney. There was no mass destruction. That was all a lie. Thank you, Pisces, Paula. So Netanyahu's out the door. And Biden is telling him to slow down. Slow down. Part of them didn't want to hear that. Part of them just wants to. Did you see Netanyahu meet Biden off the plane? It was like a little kid holding his daddy. It was like, oh, thank God you're here. He's not out to save Netanyahu. He's out to help the Palestinian and the Israelites. He wants to help them to come together and make a two-state nation. And if we can, destroy Hamas in the meantime. But yeah. Oh, hi, lucky girl. Hi, Lisa. My backup team's here. Hi, Ness. Hi, Veronica. So anyway, listen. Look what I got you guys as a gift. I got this tarot bracelet. Check it out, you guys. Thank you to the person. I don't know if you want me to say your name out loud. Look at this. So anyways, I can't put it on because I can't maneuver it on my own. But I can go out, and if I need a quick card, there you go, right there. Somebody asks me a question, I say, hold on. You got the Hierophant, girlfriend. You got the Hierophant. You know what I'm saying? Slow down. So I love it. That's great. It's got the lower and the higher. It got like the Eight of Swords right there, the Prince of Cups. Okay. So I showed you this from Truly Green. He sent me a little gift pack. And listen, I'm not worried about getting any money from anybody. When I tell you that those stuff works, I'm telling you, probably better not to get money because I'm telling you because it's the truth. Hi, Deborah. Thank you, girlfriend. I got my eye on you. So, okay, you guys, I'm not going to answer personal questions. Normally, I don't, but after with Kevin, I guess he does that. So when I'm on Kevin's show, I'll do personal. But oh, Kevin, hey, if I'm on his show, if he wants to do personal questions or Mel or somebody like that. Mel's back, by the way, from Italy, and he's happy to be home, and he saw some wonderful sights. So he's hosting our show on Monday. Yes, isn't that great, Kathleen? So let me put Kathleen. Oh yes, that's wonderful. Thank you, Mary. You guys are just too warm. And then I met Mary Catherine, otherwise known as Molly Shannon. She is so cool, you guys. Unbelievably cool. I told her, oh, I thought you did do personal. Okay, never mind. There's somebody that does personal. So anybody asks me that wants me to do personal. I can't do it for long, but and so my Angel Heart had some more tickets left. I was surprised. It's $100 and you're guaranteed a reading in Benicia. So we still have some more tickets left. If y'all going to come out and see me November 4th. And Superstar. So I'll let you guys know, I'm doing a podcast with Arlene McKay, who's Adam McKay's stepmom. And Adam McKay, as you know, did one of the funniest movies I ever loved and still love. And I watch sometimes just to calm myself down, called The Candidate with Will Ferrell. And he had worked and produced with Will Ferrell. He was a Saturday Night Live writer. And he did Don't Look Up. So Arlene says, tell Molly, because she knew I had the VIP that my sister got me. She said, tell him he says hi. And I thought, oh, I better not tell her he just says hi. And then she picks up the phone and says, who's that big-headed girl with thick thighs? That said. So I said, Molly, my friend Arlene, who's the stepmom to Adam, wants to tell you he says hi. Oh my God. She just went over the moon. She was like, oh my God, he is the nicest guy in the business. Hella funny, wonderful person. I said, thank you. I said, I actually haven't met him yet, but I hope to meet him. She says, oh, Linda, he is so fantastic. And, but there was a line of people, we got our picture taken. I posted the picture on my community thing. And so I was sort of walking away and she's still talking to me. And everybody left out of there with a piece of her. She was just so warm, non-pretentious, caring, lovely. Yeah, that's a good idea, Veronica. We'll look at Huckabee. Just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, enough about me. What do you guys think of me? Everybody, cocktails. And then we went to a restaurant last night called Marin Joe's. Oh my God. It was so packed. It was a 30-minute wait, but it was worth it. Oh, their trout was through the moon. Yeah, I need a $20,000 podium, you guys. Let's take a look. Oh, hey, Dan. Dan's an Italiano. If he ever comes out here with his family, I'll take them to Marin Joe's. They've been there since the beginning of time. Very Italian. If you order, well, you have a choice. You could have rice, I guess. But if you order the trout, they give you the spaghetti. And you cannot there's only certain sauces they do. You get the meat sauce or the regular, I don't know. The guy was talking away. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Hey, Maestro, give me an iced tea, will you? Oh, Sherry from Voices from the Swamp. Lisa, can you put her up? Oh, Lisa went on a haunted tour last night. Sherry says she does personal readings if someone is looking. Sherry, post your link. I know that what's his face does it too. Oh, I got to tell you a story about Dan. Dan is our guy that kind of makes sure that the riffraff stays out. Thank you guys for sending me the people that are pretending to be me. They're doing it to everybody, faking it, and then asking you to call this number. So he clears that out. But I hope you don't mind me telling this story, Dan. The other day, he was, I could hear ice, so he's pouring himself something to drink. He took some gulps of that drink. Oh my God, it was so loud. I said, what the hell? What are you doing? He says, I'm drinking my water. I said, you sound like a horse at the trough, for Christ's sakes. He busted out laughing. Sometimes I wonder if you pee yourself, Dan. He laughs so hard. That's why I like hanging with Dan, because he gets my jokes and he laughs really hard. So anyway, okay. We need to ask Lisa. I want to know, did you see any ghostesses? Okay, we're going to look at Sarah too. Dying to know if you saw any ghostesses. Hi, Ness. Hi, Mama, two dogs. Mr. Ed. Oh my God, her clothes remind me of the 1970s. You know, the little Empress type. Oh, Arthur. Arthur, by the way, did a nice little song for me and Mel for the beginning of our show. Loved it. A little, intro. I don't know if Mel can add it. I don't know how to add from Zoom readings an intro. I'm sure there's a way. You know who I'll call? Sterling. He knows everything. So Gina says, hey, Dan, there's nothing better than a Gina boy. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to see Killers of the Flower Moon. I don't know when, probably Tuesday. Oh, thank you, guys. Okay, so let's look at Her Royal Highness. Is there trouble for Sarah Huckabee? These people are going to be surprised. These people are going to be surprised how people just don't want to deal with it anymore. Oh, I bet that was fun, Lisa. Okay, here we go. Tell me about Sarah Huckabee. I don't see her stepping down. I wish I could tell you that. Did you see that? She's trying to tell no woke words coming out of anybody. I guess they're getting donations to help pay for this. You know, she went in there. I'm sure her dad did this stuff too. She went in there like Trump, thinking she was entitled. Yeah, these morons. I work for morons. They're not going to figure it out. Guess what? They figure it out. Listen, it may take a while, you guys. It might not even be. She's going to be tied up. She's going to end up in trouble for this. She'll have to pay some sort of fine. Yeah, she's taking on too much. She's going to have to pay a fine. But it's not till like next year. So I'm sorry about that, you guys. She will watch her P's and Q's right now. This is like number 49 of the list of the poorest people around. Number 49 on the list of poverty for children and healthcare. Yeah, I love her. I love Adele. I think she's hysterical. I might try to get up there then until January through April. Okay. You know, sweet in this, salty. California. I'm in California. I'm telling you, the groceries have gone down. Beef is still up, but groceries have gone way down. So it's because it's the prices like I used to before COVID. So I don't know where you're located at, but I do see that meat and chicken too, because chicken used to be able to get a big old pack like this. I cooked a big old ass turkey. I made a chicken pot pie from Martha Stewart. She puts a little cognac in it, but she used a puff pastry. I didn't like the puff. I would use regular pastry anyway, but the contents of what was in there turned out really good. So I'll have to do my cooking show and do my version. Anyway, but let's look and see. Let's pull 3 on that. As far as because I don't know. No, it was Kevin and I. I think we looked at the economy. There's no crash and burn for us, at least. But I do see some parts of the world struggling. Okay, here we go. Oh, the sun. So don't worry, prices will go down. The world will come together. Things are going to get a little better after our struggle. So the 10 of Swords means it wasn't anybody's fault. You know, COVID really kind of messed up the whole thing. I love it. You guys are hysterical. You got my number, girlfriends. Like I call him, what's his name? Cheeseburger. People crack up, but it's true. Cheeseburger. Oh, chickens come. Judy said chickens coming down in Canada. Hey, gas out here in California was six, almost going on 7 a gallon. Now it's down to $5.30. And Kevin was talking in Ohio, it's $3 and something. So high illumination. That's a good question too. A peace and love. I'll look at that. But let me look who's advising Judge Luce Cannon. She's talking to Trump's people. I'm seeing someone looking over her, advising her that she's blowing it. That's what I'm seeing. I told you I had a hit a while ago that he said, when I become president, I'm going to put you in the justice. We might even pay off Roberts to step down and we'll make you the chief. Never going to happen. She's going to get knocked out, you guys. Knocked out. Knocked the F out. Look at this. She's in trouble. You in trouble, girl. Mm-hmm. 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 So she's kind of going in circles. She doesn't make any sense. And Jack Smith is going to really do some stuff that's going to hurt her. Hi, Tracy. So, okay, now let's look real quick. I wanted that last question that I just lost. Here we go. Will Biden get the Nobel Peace Prize for his work in Israeli conflict? 6 of Wands. Well-deserved success. Could very much get it. Absolutely. Don't you guys worry about Biden. He's going to win. W-I-N. Big time. Take a picture. Okay. Pennsylvania's crooked? Oh, I know. God love him. But he's going to be okay. Don't be thinking, oh, he looks tired. Yeah, I'd be tired too, traveling to Israel like that. But he's in a nice plane. He don't have to cook his supper. They bring it to him. They take care of him. He's probably got a doctor with him all the time. So Pennsylvania's crooked? That's interesting. I didn't know that. That's the first time I've heard that. Tell me if Pennsylvania is crooked. I see some crooked people making money. Is it kind of half and half Republican, half Democrat, although there's Democrats that can be crooked too. Are my waterfalls too high? Yeah, there's somebody in here that's crooked, that's for sure. Somebody's in there that's crooked that's going to have to walk away, so that's interesting. But will they bring it down? It's saying, yeah, not for another 9 weeks or 9 months. So, hey, we got 2,005, almost 2,600 in the room. Thank you guys for coming. Oh, okay, Earth Mama. Thank you. She said in Pennsylvania, rural is red, cities are blue. But the rule wouldn't be the ones determining gas prices, right? It would be the cities. Oh, wait. Dark Brandon signed up for True Social to fight disinformation into the lion's den, he goes. Oh, cool. Awesome. Did you see? Apparently, Biden signed into True Social and is just posting what they're saying about what Biden did to the economy, which is plus. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Queen Mary. Oh, they'll do every dirty deed in the book, you guys. They'll do every dirty deed to try to focus out. Let me tell you, when we get into next year, and listen, we're almost in November, so only a year to go, and I can't wait. Because what's going to happen is all these people nationally and in Europe, internationally, are going to see Trump is a lost cause. It's going to be like 1930s with all those cray-crays voted out. And I see handcuffs. So I think some of the people who were in part of the sedition are being let out of the door. That's what I see. So, oh, by the way, I'm going to be on with Most Benevolent Outcome. You know, his trading guns, Tom, his trading guns for groceries is a real success. It's really working out really well. So I think I'm going to be on with him Halloween in the morning. Oh, hey, how's Maine doing? Hi, Cheryl. My ex-husband comes from Maine. Whatchamacallit? Whoa, peace and love. And you guys always, when you can, put the white light around the Palestinian people, the Israelis, put the white light of two nations. Because, though, you know, I know it was horrible what happened. And these people coming in with a book telling them what to do. And these awful things they did to the civilians. But the book is something that Russia did too and told them to do to the Ukrainians. So this is right off Putin's list, okay? But we got to pray about the two nations. And Netanyahu said he's not going to give, thank you, Teresa. Netanyahu said he's not going to turn on the water and electricity until all the people are out. Well, a lot of them are dead. I hate to say it. Thank you, artist. But it's like, what are you doing? So how can these little children, you know, so these trucks are coming in, more trucks have come in. But, you know, Biden asked him, turn it on. And he said, we're going to send relief for the Palestine. And did you see what happened when he sent relief? They released 2 Americans. So we'll see what happens. And let me tell you something else. I'm getting emails from a lot of people who have loved ones or people who are Americans, family who are Americans that are over there, For the longest time, America. Oh, sorry, I got my Carrie Lake fuzzy. Well, it's kind of humid outside. It's really ringing. So where was I at? Okay, I did Carrie Lake. Let me go back a little further. What was I talking about, you guys? I just went crazy. I think a lot of the people who are there are dead, and I think they executed some people already, entertainment purposes only. Oh, I'll have to watch that Golden Age, Marianne Williamson. Why? What happened to the birth rate, Sandra? Oh, thank you, Ellen. Yeah, okay, the hostages, but I just see that Biden really just wants the hostages released, and Netanyahu is just getting too. But I can't say I don't understand, but Netanyahu was the one on board. He was not working with the military because he was mad because they wouldn't allow him to change their constitution or whatever. And so when they were getting things, when they were getting input, America had it and Egypt had it. They just ignored it. Right now, they're going to start getting food and water. God bless them. I just don't want to see little kids starving to death. I did say people, oh, thank you so much. People are emailing me. And they're saying for the longest time, now it's different. America wasn't working to get Americans out of there. There was nothing. They were writing, how do we get out of here? They were doing nothing. I was very surprised. Reminds me of when I work for a county hospital. So I went through an OR rotation. In fact, it was during the big earthquake. And I had to go to the school and then to the college, and then I would come back and I did my preceptorship in the actual operating room at this was during the earthquake. So there was a lot of surgeries and gunshots and stab wounds, even though I was only going to deal with pregnancies, crash sections and stuff. I had to do all of it, brain surgery. I've done all of it. So I assisted. So when I did that, I would go back to the locker rooms at the OR at this hospital, which only treats indigent patients, and they're not fancy schmancy. And then I'd go back to the classroom maybe the next week, and everybody was saying, oh, my hospital, they had a little gift basket for me and welcomed me to the operating room and blah, blah. And what'd you get, Linda? Etiquette lessons. You guys know that one, right? Etiquette lessons when the Southern Bells were sitting in the big mansion, and one lady said, for my first anniversary, my husband gave me that there Jaguar and said anything I wanted in a Jaguar I could have. And the one lady said, oh, well, that's nice. And the other lady says, well, my husband took me on a trip to the Mediterranean. It was just beautiful. And we did first class. And the lady said, well, that's nice. And they looked at her and said, what did your husband give you for your anniversary? She said, etiquette lessons. Etiquette lessons, whatever for? She said, instead of saying, who gives an S, I say, oh, that's nice. I won't say the word, but you know what I'm talking about. Who gives a shoot? I just say, oh, that's nice. And that's what happened when I was listening to all these people telling me the story of what their hospital did for them. But that's what happened here, is that these poor Americans, they were getting no help. Yeah, I think who's ever in charge of the State Department might get a little ruffled about that. I think they might replace them. Oh my God, Ramona, I didn't know it was that high. It's here in Denver, 17 to 2000. Oh, it's just terrible, Ramona. It has to change. Oh, by the way, last night when I was in the city, remember they got rid of all the homeless because these big wigs coming in for these big things said, you got homeless, we're not coming back. They're back. Oh, I got 3,000 people here. Thank you, you guys. Thanks for coming. Grab a seat. Let's call room service. Will housing prices? Okay. I see a shift in housing. Hold on. I think I saw this before. Okay, so they know that the problem is, I think when the Biden administration takes over for the second term, I see a lot of help with people buying. Okay. I see first time buyers, stuff like that. Not that low rent stuff that they did and all those people lost their homes. Not that. It feels like something they're going to give, especially to vets and to first time home buyers. Okay. And help and drop in interest rates. Go ahead. My guys are telling me, fear not. Things will change. In fact, they're just building a huge senior citizen down the street here from me, next to the firehouse, and it's a lot of senior citizen. Not where you get attended care, where you live independently. And there's hundreds of them they built, and there's a lot of plans here in California to build senior citizen places for people. Now, probably off the beaten track. So you said you live in Denver. There might be something. In fact, I just heard there will be something. There's almost like an area they're looking at. I can see it right now where they're going to build up senior citizen condos, that kind of stuff. Except you don't want to get caught in a condo. If you need to just rent, that's probably better. Because the thing is, anything with home, what do you call that, where you pay for a house? Oh, thank you, Frida. The interest rates will go down next year, sweetie. I see Kamala and Biden really working on this. Yes, and they're going to stop. They're going to stop making seniors pay taxes. I saw that. That's a couple of years away. I'll tell you, that Biden is just boom, boom. And I see Kamala really standing by it. You got to stop. Reagan was the one that started that, right? That's terrible. The Homeowners Association. Don't buy anything with Homeowners Association. I have read for so many people with drama, terrible stories about a Homeowners Association. They're like a little Nazi group. Okay, that's an interesting question, Susan. Pharmacies are closing like Walgreens, CVS. I see them opening up again. But there's can I tell you guys, there's something to do with theft. I don't know if Walgreens and CVS, but I want to tell you this, and we'll see. It might be a year, 2 years from now. But what I'm seeing, and it's going to be inconvenient. First of all, if you can order online, do it. The other thing is, it's going to be like Costco. You don't need a membership, but Costco they cut you off before you come in to make sure you're there. Well, you have to be a member and make sure you're there to shop specifically. I see something like that. So it's going to be a little harder, but there will be people at the door double checking and making sure you're there. And they will have a way, if a group of kids jump out of a car, that it's locked. You're locked out. Or you're locked in, one or the other. So I see that. And that a lot of people pay out the yin yang because of that. Yeah, it's a shame. And you know what can I tell you about that homeless? Thank you, Swami. There's so many homeless, but they're all cray-cray. They talk to themselves. A lot of these people, you don't see families out on the street, not at all. You see individual people that are mumbling and talking. They all have mental issues. So they need to be placed just like Reagan did, closed all the mental health facilities, get them back in the mental health facilities. Oh, she sure would. We don't have an ambassador to Israel. We will. A couple of months. It's a shame, but we will. Yeah, it's really sad. Okay. Oh, the birth rate is going down in Europe. I see. No, I see Social Security. Oh, that sounds right. That sounds right, Water Lily. Oh, okay. So the birth rate in Europe is going down. The birth rate in China went down. There's a birth rate. My son did some sort of class on this. Even in the United States, you guys, we're not co-creating like we used to. And the Chinese killed the girl. They used to have trucks that go down roads and pick up. If you had a girl, you just leave her out there, and they just pick up the baby. And they wish they hadn't done that now because they don't have enough females for the menses. Uh, so, thank you guys for coming. Yeah, there will come a day you can afford a house. It's those days aren't over with. And it's not by some low life thing giving you no interest and then they crash and burn. Um okay. Yeah, Tuberville is the reason for all of that. For the that we don't have people that these people are going. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Oh, did you guys hear? Apparently, the scientists are finding some sort of relief for long term COVID sufferers. That's wonderful. But my youngest daughter says she's never having kids. Oh, I don't blame her. It's too expensive, and it's a hard world right now. Well, Earth Mama, yeah, he can be beloved by some people, but also look at Trump. He's beloved by some people, but he's not as beloved as he thinks. He's about ready to go down. You know what I'm saying? The war will end, Christy. Thank you. The war will end, sweetie. But it's like, the ETs, I hate to say this, those that don't believe, give me just a minute. Those ETs are watching that place like a hawk, and they will not allow them, especially anything nuclear. I see even mistakes made by the people. So I think that Putin has given North Korea. In fact, what's going to happen is they will be able to push Hamas away, and we'll go in, we'll clean it up, we'll help everybody, we'll rebuild. And then they're going to find out that a lot of the stuff that Hamas was using was brought in by Israel and by North Korea. Although Putin's trying to keep some of that stuff for himself, he really wants to blow up Ukraine, you guys. He wants to blow them up. I'm so sorry. But he's not going to. He's not going to be able to. Oh, poor Ukraine. Oh, they're just, they've gotten a lot of money from us, and they're going to be okay. But it's just going to take a while to rally it up again. Oh, I love it. I mean, Trump announced at one of his rallies they need to have more babies. Yep. Well, a lot of them died during, you know what? Um, yeah, don't worry, it's gonna be okay, Lynn. Try not to go to those places that make you scared. Linda, this concern about President Biden's age is really about the maggots worried about. Come on. Yeah, that is so true. Um, okay. I've said this and I'll say it again. President Biden doesn't have to run again. He doesn't have to. If he said, I'm not going to run, y'all vote for Kamala, well, hello, they would go cray cray against her. And I think President Ford's prediction, when that little girl asked him, sir, do you think that one day there'll be a female president? He said, one day there'll be a male president with a female vice president, and something will happen to that president, and then she will come forward and be president. And then he said, then look out, because then women will rule the world. So I think it's Biden's destiny to do this again. He wants to finish what he started. And also, he's got enough money, and yeah, he's getting tired, and it's hey, I just turned 70. I can't imagine going and traveling and, although I did get through that surgery really good. Da, 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 da. So anyway, I just don't want you, just know he knows what he's doing. He'll work to the death. And I don't want to make any predictions about him leaving specifically, but I do see Kamala overtaking maybe 2 years down the road or the last year and just flying out there, just making it happen. I'm going to tell you another hit I got. I feel, you guys, I've told you that I felt news people dying accidentally, maybe involved in a bombing or something. And apparently some people gotten away that were from Europe died. But I still see that. I still see a couple of more news media people crossing. Hey, Sam, thank you. Did you see that Biden's numbers went up after his speech the other night? And like I said, almost 70% of Americans want to help Israel. So yeah, they gave me propofol, but I was up in 3.5 hours. I'm like, sucker, get me out of here. Boobs good to go. That's what I'm talking. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I never took anything. My back is sore all the time though, but I never took anything. There was no pain. So will me something win the Argentina election? I did, you guys. It's because of you guys. Is there a woman running too? Because his back is up against the wall. He might not make it. He's trying to cheat. Propofol is a jam. You can't get high on propofol. It knocks you the F out. You know what I'm saying? Propofol's got nothing to do with high. You're gone, out. So it's not like Versed even. I would get that. Ooh, this is fun. I didn't let them give me any Versed before I went in the OR. I wanted to go in clean, just a propofol, so I go in and out, in and out. But I'll tell you guys something. On the side of my hip, I had a perfectly round, it was a burn mark. It was a 3rd-degree burn mark because it puffed up. I had a burn mark from an oven in Edinburgh on my arm, and it would puff up with fluid and then pop and puff up. That's what this was. So I treated it really well, and I told the doctor, and they were all like, oh, yeah, that's weird. As a nurse, I should have said, did you write an incident report on this? Because you know what I think it was? It was probably the cauterizer. The cauterizer is really hot, and they might have dropped it on the side and burnt me. But it's nearly healed, and it's like that big now. Oh, thank you, Laura. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I thought on live. Oh, I better go change that on live. Okay. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, that Weinstein is a nothing burger. They're going to win that lawsuit, by the way. No, I didn't know that, you guys. I think I have a way to go in and just stop it. Sorry about that. That's not a kumbaya moment. Okay, so I've been on 50 minutes, you guys. It just goes by so fast. Oh, Lauren Barbart, she's not going to get back in. I don't even see Matt Gaetz getting back in, you guys. It's so exciting. We have so much good. Okay, so this coming week, I actually see 2 more people making almost within the week next week, probably by November, 2 more people stepping away and making a deal with Georgia. By the time we get into the actual, because now those other 2 made an agreement. So now he's wide open. Yeah, let's come on, bring him in. Let's start this next trial. One of the reasons Cheeseburger and the Kraken made the deal is because they saw the evidence. I'm telling you right now, this is going to blow their minds. Okay. So, hey, Julian Dennis. My buddy's Julian Dennis. So I'm so excited. And the other one I see just crying and leaving is Santos. I don't know what's coming up, but I see him sobbing. He's going to be pissed, and then I see him wailing. Yeah, I see them pushing for an ambassador in the next. I heard 2. So it's 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. MAGA's employed. Let me tell you something else. Here's some more good news. Jordan didn't get in. Now, I know first one I saw was Scalise, and then I saw maybe so-and-so. I'd like this other guy to win, Emmer from Minnesota, because he's middle of the road. You know, he didn't say that the vote was stolen. He can't reach out to the Democrats because not only will they push him out again, they'll push him out, but it's the end of his career, or so he would think, because Jordan didn't win, no matter what Trump says. So you got your strongholds, the ones holding on for the sake of Trump, but it's about, and don't forget, they went to punch out Matt Gaetz in that secret meeting. I just feel things will start moving the other way. People's lives have been threatened. The one wife is sleeping with a gun. All of this is going, and by the way, they'll get the people that did that too. Dummies. So I think Jenna Allen will be in for a plea deal. Absolutely. And don't forget, Jack Smith has got all this stuff. So he's going to make it happen, you guys. It's so exciting. I'm just so excited. So, okay, you guys, I won't keep you long. So remind me when I put up that I'm going to, which I don't very often do a live, but just write me real quick and say, Linda, don't forget to stop ads or have the ads after the show or something. But make sure I stop the ads. Okay, you guys, I love you all. And I will talk to you soon. And I'm watching my Laurel and Hardy and my Three Stooges. Okay, love you. Thank you, Foggy Ozark. Thank you, guys. Thank you to my Lorraine and to Kathy and Robin and Dan and Lucky Girl and Lisa. Thank you, you guys. Hi, Connie. I posted that GoFundMe. Jean. Hey, Jean. Bohemian Melody. You guys are so cool. Crystal Magic, Seascape. I love you all. Okay, but remind me to take care of that. I don't want, that's not right to have it right when you're watching the show. All right, you guys, I love you. Take care. And don't forget, if you can, get the book. I'm going to donate this one to the library, and there's some friends I'm sending it to because I got it on audio. That's the way I do a book. You know what I'm saying? And then I call room service. Love you all. Cheers. Bye.